All right, let's make sure that we warm up every part of our body. We're working up our body that we can. So you can just do simple things like coming in and out, in and out. Get a good pump, like connect with your muscle. You want your mind and body, mind to muscle the whole time. Come down, lift up, nice and slow, intentional, reaching up. As you reach up, feel the stretch lengthening in through there as well, into your lats. All right, and then you're gonna come up halfway, so it's a stop sign. Bring your arms down and up, down and back. Make sure you always listen to your body, that you go at your own pace. I'm assuming if you're doing this, you've checked with your doctor or health practitioner to make sure that these exercises are within your range of motion. And if not, just pass it on. Move on to something else that you want to do. You can come out here, do some circles. I like to put the thumbs back because it starts to activate back here. We're rounded like this all day, so we want to open up. Do a few circles, and then you want to go the other way, reverse it. Again, always try to keep your posture upright. All right, and then let's do some swoops. So we're going to sit down and up. You want to sit back into your heels and lift up, down and up, and go only as far as you can. Maybe it's here, and that's okay. As we get going, your range of motion will improve as well. And then you can take your feet a little wider if you want to go down a little lower. Always drawing the belly button into your spine. That's protecting your lower back. You don't want to put your head up like this. I like to keep your neck in line with your spine always. And you might be feeling some heat coming slightly there. And start to just open and close, open and close. And then another move we're going to be doing is abs and knees bent, and you're going to come down like this, so we can do that as our warm-up as well. Squeezing back into the traps and the rhomboids, activating the back muscles, making sure this is drawn in, supporting the lower back. It doesn't have to do the work. And let's begin. So choose whatever weight you would like. It's good to start lighter for the first set. We're going to do 3 sets of each, but we're doing it as a superset. So you'll do one exercise and then go into the other. So I like to have a couple of variations, but you use whatever you have at home, even if that means it's cans or it's bottles of water, whatever it is to get started. So just always bend your knees when you're picking up your weights, protect the back again. And we're going to start with our arms beside our body. Now, again, if you go heavier weights, it's good to do a staggered stance. So you want to make sure your feet have a wide base. So you're not like here, I don't know if you can see, I'm back here far enough. You just want your feet like hip width apart. Then you can take one foot back. You're like this. And you're just going to come up and down, nice and controlled. You can do that. If this is very new to you, you might want to stick with this the first workout, or you can come up, rotate up into an overhead press, and then back down. So that's getting a compound movement, up. I like variety, so I like adding moves like this on. I like the flow of it as well. When I talk about the flow, you also want to be breathing. What you can remember is you're going to inhale, you exhale at the bigger exertion. So think of E, exhale, E, exertion. So whenever you're not sure when you're going to breathe or how you should breathe, bottom line is just breathe. Now, I don't have a counter. So what I want you to know is when you get to 12, you're good. And we're going to say this is, I'd guess it to be a 9. We'll see. 10. If you're like, no, that's a 13 or 14, take this second and get a little break. Have a sip of water. Oh, that must be 12, but just do one more to be sure. Never want to, not give you what you need. All right. So that is 1. You can drop the weights and shake it out. And then, again, totally up to you. You might drop it down in weight. You're going to do like a stop sign. Abs are in, staggered stance if you want to give you a better balance. And you're going to straight up and down, up and down. There's 4. There's 5. I can tell I am starting to feel it. So when that happens, you can alternate. That's 8, 9, 10. I'm going to bring my arms back out. 11 and 12. And I feel that. So it doesn't take much. Again, you can shake it out, shake it out. I'm going to get another set ready for when we do that one. For now, I'm good to go back to the bicep curl. You're going to bicep curl, press it up. That's 1. I'll try to count this time. Here we go. 2. What you want to make sure you're not doing is this. Right? Don't lean back. 3. That means your weight's too heavy. So you're going to go here, abs in. 4, strong, back and down. Curl up. 5, back and down. At this point, I'm feeling a little worn. 6, and down. Up. 7, and down. 8. I'm starting to move a little bit in my body, I notice. 9. I already did a workout this morning. So I think my muscles are, let's say that's 10. No, I think that's 11. Here we go. As I talked through it. 12. So I know now the next time I'm going down. And if I had a couple more to do, or if I felt any twinge, I would have dropped it because I could just feel I was going back a bit. All right. I'm going to my lower ones again. And look, you might be using 3 or 5s and sticking with it the whole time, and that's okay. So stop sign arms, up and down. 2, 3, 4. This is like a burner. 5, 6. I'm feeling it in my neck a little bit. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Grit your teeth a little. 12. Whew. Set it down, shake it out, shake, shake, shake. That's good to get the energy going. Get the lactic acid so it's moving in your body and not being quite so sore tomorrow. It's okay to feel sore though. There's nothing wrong with that. You need to have some soreness to show that you're challenging your muscle. That's actually when it grows. So this is like the concentric. This is eccentric. That's when it's little muscle tears in a good way. We need those tears in order to get growth. And you actually build muscle when you sleep. So those are some tidbits. All right, last set. We're going to curl up, press. Yes, that feels better. I went back down to an 8. Started at 12s, went to 10s. Here we are for 3, and now I'm at 8. 4. You do you. 5. Start where you are. Up. 6. Notice that full range of motion. Up. 7. Intentional about your breath. 8. You could even let yourself hear it. 9. You need that breath for your oxygen to your muscles. 10. Control it. And if you need to slow it down a bit, you can as well. 11. As you can see, I'm guessing a little bit on the numbers, but 12. And I started to notice myself kind of wanting to go a little bit. All right, shake it out. This is going to be the tester. Back to stop sign. And there's no shame in literally doing the last set like this. Up, down. If you can do the whole workout this way, down. If you do that, 4, I want to show you something. Pretend you're holding weight, 5, up, 6. And so I'm not just doing that. We're not going to count those. It's intentional contraction. 9, 10. I'm still feeling that. 11 and 12. Woo, good job. Get a sip of water. Okay, next is tricep kickbacks. So bend your knees to pick up your weights. Make sure your weights, you know where they're at so you're not tripping over them if you have more than one set. All right, so I like to pull my shoulders back and down, draw my belly button into my spine and hold it. So it's not like I'm sucking in like, like that. It's just drawing it in. And then shoulders are back. I'm gonna come down, bent knees. Take your knees a little farther apart if you want. Row it up. So this is your beginning spot. From here, you're gonna kick back. 1, 2, squeeze at the top. 3, pause. 4, your exhale's right there. 5, 6, 7, shoulders down from your ears. 8, so you're not doing this. 9, you also don't want to be swinging. 10, 11, 12. So you can see probably a little facial expression there. When I do this, it's kind of like a, I feel it. So if you notice yourself and you can just do this, that's swinging, that is not intentional. That's not meant to be. That's just maybe entertaining yourself. That's it. All right, shake it out. I like to shake it out. I like to shake my hands out. I do wear gloves. I have an Aura ring, so I don't like to get it any more scratched than it has to be. Plus it gives me a grip. When I'm lifting heavier weights, my palms do sweat, and that's a risk of, it slipping on you. All right, so this one here is a lower weight that you would use. I'm gonna start off with 8. Might have to go to 5s, we'll see, but it's a lateral raise. So we've gotten in, shoulders back, up, shoulder height only, hold. Pause at the top, 2. So we're not going up high. 3, working the deltoid. 4, the lateral deltoid. 5, 6, maybe it wasn't. We're gonna do this again. 6, just to be sure. Don't wanna cheat you. 7, 8, hopefully my mic's okay for you. 9, 10, 11, I'm feeling it. 12. If you get to that 12th one and you're like, I could probably do 25, you need heavier weights. If you are using 5 or 3s and you're like, I can't even get to 8, no problem. Do what you can, drop it. Same thing, down and up, squeeze at the top and release. Okay? So we're gonna go back to the tricep kickbacks because we're doing back-to-back superset. Again, adjust your weight accordingly. Shoulders back and down, abs are in, lean forward. Keep your back flat. I should have told you that. So you don't want to be rounding and doing it. You want to like push your booty back, flatten your back, and go back. 1, 2, all the way back. 3, notice my elbows are close to my body. They stay there. 5, from the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. All right, put them that way so I can face the beautiful outside when I can. All right, pick up your lighter weights and we're going back to the lateral raise. Here we go, abs in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so right up the sides. 6, whew, I'm feeling it. 7, remember you can go every other one, so 8, and then the other side. Making sure your shoulders stay down. 10, I'll say 11, but then we're gonna do one more on this side and one more on this side, just in case. Okay. One more set of each. This time, I'm just facing the other way just for fun. Roll your shoulders back, abs in, lift it up, and kick back, and kick back. So we're supersetting. Yeah, I let you shake it out, but we're not just walking around, giving ourselves lots of time. We want to get this done. So this is a 20-minute workout, approximately. I don't have a timer going, so hopefully it'll be pretty close to that. Keep it going. I thought that clock was working, but I guess it's not. I'm going to say that's 10. If you're counting and I'm all off, you can let me know. All right, and come up. Last set, shake it, and then come back up. You know what? You get to do this. That's the biggest thing. Shoulders back. I used to say to my fitness group, why are we doing this? Because we can. That's the thing. So many people don't have this privilege. 4, 5, or the drive, the desire to. 6, 7. Now I could go down. I could grab 8, 9. I could grab my 5s instead of my 8s. I'm gonna say that's 9. See why I get talking. Used to be able to do that easier. 11. I'm gonna go 11, 12, 12. Again, you do you. All right, good job. A little sip of water if you need it. Okay, so just to give a little bit of a repose before we go into our final triple set. Actually, I'm gonna give you 3 exercises back to back, but we're only going to repeat it twice. And then if you have extra time and you wanna pause it and repeat it all again, go for it. I'm gonna show you from behind. What we're doing here, I'll come up here so I know you can see it. We want to drive this elbow back, and I'm squeezing this glute, coming back, elbow back. It is such a great stretch. I like doing that before I go to bed. I like doing that after a walk, anytime through the day. Just a little bit of a shaking. Okay, I'm gonna go with lighter weights again. I'm gonna go with my 5s. I picked these soft ones because I don't know, we'll see. Did push-ups this morning, so my chest has already worked. We're gonna be working our chest and our back right now as a combo. 2 opposing muscle groups. So we're going to first start here. So right at your chest level, make sure you're not up here. We're staying at the chest. You're gonna push out and then draw it back in and then take it out wide like a fly in case you were on a chest, and back and in. So that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna press back in, out, widen it into a fly, back in. Okay, so just like picture yourself laying down and you're doing that chest press, press, and in, and then press, open, and in. So you can see we're getting 2 moves in one right here. What do you think? Think this is 5? We'll say it's 5. Might be more. 6, 7, 8. Again, this is hard. So you might want to do 1 for 9. And then the other one gives the other muscle a little bit of a break. Let that one be 10. Open. 11. 12. Okay, so I could have dropped and went to 3s, and I may the next time, but here's the thing, it depends on the purpose. If you want more endurance, yes, do the 3s, and you could do more reps, or you could do them a little faster. I like to build muscle at this age. Endurance is good as well, but I get my endurance more in walking and biking and doing things like that. So, and there's times I'll do it fast or as a last burnout as well. But right for now, I want to challenge myself so that it's hard, and I broke a sweat like check. Is there a little sweat there? A little sweat there? It's all good. That's the good thing. All right, so next we're going to, you want to have your abs in You're gonna come down back flat again. So almost think of your tailbone going up a little bit. You're here, you're gonna lift up, squeeze back. So you wanna be squeezing into those back muscles. So squeeze, pause, and lower down. I'm straight out. I'm not up here crunching up my shoulders and messing up my neck, right? Everything's down and relaxed. Go up and down. Okay, I know you got it. I'm going to go, I'll start with an 8 and then I'll drop as I need to. So abs in, butt's back. I feel good. My feet are shoulder width apart. Up and down. 2, 3. Now, if I couldn't get the full range of my motion, 4, 5, then I would drop because that 6, that would be feet purpose. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is really a good weight for me. 11, 12. And I'll show you why real quickly. If I went with 5s, I'd feel like I could just fly. If I went up 2 different lengths and I went to 12s, just to show you, I'd be stopping about right there and I'd be really, you see it in my neck. That's not smart. Put your ego aside, do what you know you can do. We're all different. Let's go back to, I'm gonna go with 5s. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So back to the chest. I'll do it this way so you can see it from this angle. So right at the chest, out, in, out, open, close, and in. So this is 2, out. That's 4, I think. Out. 5. I'm also thinking of what's coming next. 6. Out. 7. 8. Actually, the exhale should be when you're bringing it back in. Oh, and that's hardest. Out. I think this is 10. Out. I'm hoping it's 10. 11. Out. 12. It can be this. Okay, please hear me that. As long as you're intentional and you're strong and you're contracting your muscles, you're still working it. All right, last one. Remember, it's 3 moves, so we're only having to go through it twice. You're welcome to continue on if you want to. Abs in. You can always pause this, do another set before we do the cool down. And you're gonna lift up and down, up, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to try to slow it down a bit. 9. I'm having a harder time pausing at the top. 11, but I can feel it, so I'm good. I think that was 12, but we'll do one more to be sure. 13. Whew. High five. Okay, we're going to come down onto the mat. Make sure you can see me. Notice I put all my weights away, and that way I don't have to be tripping over them. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. Inhale, stretch it just for a moment. We're going to do 2 core exercises back to back. So abs are in. You can be on the floor, you can be on a bench, you could be on your bed, whatever is easiest. It's going to feel good. You're going to draw your belly button in and push your lower back down, and just feeling that will feel really good because you've worked your back. We're going to come back and stretch that. But first of all, we're going to do a little bit more. So I want to show you basic first. Basic is your arms are like this. You're going to get to punch. Think of any stressor you're having. You're going to come up, punch, cross, and back down, across. So we're getting into our obliques by doing that as well. And punch, and punch. Now, if you're like, that's easy, Clinda, I can do that, and you want to increase it more, you're going to come up a little higher and reach a little more to the side without coming all the way down. And then back over. and then back over and over. Do you want to feel it? Crunching. You can make it a little faster if you want. Totally up to you. Now, you're like, oh, I want to do more than that. Bring your knees up if you'd like. Punch to the outside and in front of the knees. You want to increase it more, you can extend your legs, making sure if you want to come down at an angle, you're able to hold it there and that abs are in. You don't want to feel it. Now, I've had 3 whiplashes, so my neck can only do that for so long. So I'm coming back down, coming up and down, because again, this is where we have to put our ego aside as life happens to us and listen to our body. I feel it right there, so I've got to come back down, but I want to keep you going. So I would do some other exercises more than this one, but this is a great one. And if you don't have any neck issues, it's all great. So it's just a good way to end it. The other one we're going to do is you're going to be by your side. You're going to take this hand and reach for your heel. That's the goal. Okay, one side only. You can always put one hand, which is what I do, behind my neck to support it. And I'm looking at the ceiling and I'm just going over, pause, back to the center. I'm not getting momentum going, okay? I'm just coming over and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can go slower. I wouldn't go faster than this. 8, 9, 10. My shoulder blades are still up, but not like crazy. 11, 12. Again, you might get to go right into it. I give my neck a little rub, little love. Feels good. Now this hand supports, this hand's down. I'm reaching for my heel. Now, everyone's different in their length of their torso, their length of their arms and legs. So maybe you're able to go to the mid of your foot. You can go to the middle. That's great too. We'll say that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How does that feel? I like to take my head side to side. So you can repeat through that sequence again if you'd like. Up, cross, cross, right? And then one side. Maybe you're like my second set. I want to do one side and the other. You can do that as well. 2, 2. Totally up to you. All right, while we're here, let's go right into the stretch. So you can extend one leg, lift up the other knee, take a deep breath in, and just exhale. So we're relieving some pressure on the back. We're not going to stretch a whole lot in our legs because that's what we'll do when we do the lower body day. But still, this is a good stretch. While we're here, why not bring the knee out to the side, lift up, and that'll be ready for the next day. Good stretch. And you want to hold your stretches for 15 to 30 seconds. Breathing with it, not holding your breath ever. You want to keep the flow going. You can bring your other knee up, extend that leg down, hug it again. Breathe, let your body relax. Picture your muscle relaxing. Give it permission to relax. Let your body register that the workout is over. Again, you can bring that heel up. Whatever your range of motion is that feels comfortable for you. We're also signaling to the body, okay, you can relax. You can come out of that fight or flight going and just come into tapping more from the sympathetic into the parasympathetic is where we're at right now. That feels really good. It's good. Now, because we did a lot with our upper body, you can do this standing, but we're here. We can do it this way too. Reaching up over your head and then come down. You can bring the arms down. Reach for your toes. Just play with it. It's really, there's no set ways. Just do your full range of motion. I like when I come up here getting that stretch through your lats. That we hold a lot of tension there. Come back down. You can flip it down and reach for your toes and back up. So you can do that. You can also bring an arm across your body. Again, you can be doing this standing up as well. And then open and bring the other arm across. And back. Bicep stretch. So taking my fingers and just bringing them away, feeling that lengthening all through my arm, up into the bicep. And go to the other side. Feel really good that you did this. Every time you move your body, you're increasing your circulation. You are, another nice deep breath in as you come up and back down. You're giving your mind a break, getting some mental clarity. And you're just like right now, I'm just intuitively going to, what else do I need? Oh, I need a little stretch here. And you might want to come up to a sitting position and just pull your shoulders back, sit up nice and tall. Feel that. It's a good stretch in your wrist as well. If you say, I can't do that with my wrist, you can make a fist and just put your fist into the floor. And then I'm going to finish off by coming up to a standing position. Okay, so to get a stretch for your chest, I love to find a wall, putting your hand on the wall, it could be a door jamb, and then just leaning your body forward. So you're feeling it. So you can see it again, my hands here, coming in, shoulders down, feeling it. It might be that you come really close to the wall and then just start to rotate away. I'll show you the other direction as well. You can see it from the back. It can be like this and rotate away. I can step into it a little bit more. Again, if this was a higher wall, you could be here. But I have it here, which is good too. And I'm just turning and rotating away. Feels really, really good. And you can clasp your hands and push away, feeling that stretch right up in here. I'm going to get a good long stretch, lifting it up over your head. It feels good. Circling it around. Triceps. You're going to take that elbow, pull it, reach your fingertips down. Now, I like to take the same leg and push my hip out too. So I'm getting that stretch all the way down here as well as up here. So it goes the full length. That's my favorite. And then the other side. I'm in a little bit of a tight position here to make sure I'm in the camera. Bring it across, push that hip out. My other knee is bent, but this leg here is straight, so I'm getting it all the way up in. Should feel so, so good. Getting the triceps. We've stretched out the muscles that we've used. For the back, we've done this one. Another good one can be just to hold onto your elbows, abs in, come down, rotate side to side. Because even though we haven't worked our lower body, we kind of do, because our body's a chain. It's all connected, so it's good to lengthen out through its hamstrings while still rotating through. Anything else that you want to do it. Whatever you do, make sure you notice your inner self-talk as you're doing this. If you notice yourself saying anything that's negative, like, how did I let myself get this far, this way? I should be better than this. I used to be able to lift heavier. Let all that go. That doesn't serve you. That doesn't help you. That is a real drain on your energy. You're here now, and that's what matters. So I hope to see you tomorrow for the lower body. And one last thing, high five. You did it. Congratulations. Feel really good about that.